What's up, everybody? It is time to take on Drayden in his super dark gym. So, of course, Clyde is going to stop us. Welcome to the Opelucid City Gym. Here's some fresh water. Stay hydrated. How do you like these new dragon statues? This gym is the only place in Unova with statues this size. Climb on the dragon's head and aim for the top of the other dragon where Drayden, the gym leader, is waiting. Dragon-type Pokemon are his specialty. Just between you and me, dragon types are weak to ice-type moves as well as to moves of their own type, meaning dragon. And the choices of ice-type Pokemon are really slim at this point. Like, you can find a Frillish or a Jellicent in like rustling water or like swirling water. You can surf on it or fish to find that. But other than that, like in the first Black and White, the best way to go about doing this was to use like Ice Beam. But unfortunately, you can't actually get the TM for Ice Beam until later on in the game. So what I'm going to do is use my Arcanine, who just learned Outrage back when he was a Growlithe, and I'm just going to use that, considering that's super effective. So, trainers far stronger than I wait for you above. The ones on the right emphasize attack. The ones on the left emphasize defense. Return to the dragon's head and step on the glowing triangle. Then choose either left or right. Well, I'm going to choose both, because it's always good to get as much experience as possible. Boom. Defense is everything. Unfortunately, my Arcanine has really sick attack, so I don't think it'll matter much. Especially with an attack as powerful as Outrage. Oh snap. Although the drawback to using Outrage is the fact that I become confused. Although it doesn't really matter in this case, because Fracture actually confused me anyway. There we go. Now she has one last Pokemon, I think. And awesome, I snapped out of my confusion. And there we go. Little bit of damage from Rough Skin. Actually, quite a bit of damage, to be honest. But nothing too bad. Such defense. It is beyond comparison. The trainers that wait above have different fighting styles. The one on the right fights only triple battles. The one on the left fights only rotation battles. Choose the style of battle you're better at. Remember, they won't even battle you if you don't have 3 or more Pokemon with you. I'm pretty sure you can battle with all of the people. Offense is everything. Yeah, there we go. So next up, gonna choose between a triple battle and a rotational battle. Although in the end I'm still gonna battle both, but I guess for the triple battle I should probably put my Arcanine in the middle. That way I can attack everything. Alright, so let's throw out some more Outrage. Actually, I already have a pretty good level difference to all of these Pokemon, so hopefully this gym will continue to be pretty easy. for me. Because the first time I played, I actually had quite a difficult time because I was trying to use like my Ampharos or something. And the thing about Dragon Pokemon is like they have resistance to like the 3 main types of, you know, water, fire, and grass. Alright, so left is rotation. So I'll go ahead and battle the one on the left first. That way I can just keep my Arcanine in a top spot. And then I'll battle the one on the right, and I'll switch it to the middle spot, or the second spot, depending on how you look at it. In rotation battles, how the 3 Pokemon follow one another is key. Veteran Dene. Alright, so hopefully I can just take all of these Pokemon out one by one, considering I should be faster than all of them. So now I probably won't even have to choose another attack the whole time. Although sometimes Outrage confuses the user after like 2 turns, so we'll see. There we go, using Outrage. So this is pretty much like being on autopilot. And there we go. I didn't even have to choose another attack. And I'll probably completely be healed up. Although, there we go. Now I'm finally confused. But I'll eventually have to replenish my PP for Outrage, but I think I should be able to do that after this triple battle. Right, so I will switch Arcanine to slot number 2. Triple battles. It's a combination that raises 3 Pokemon's destructive power. Veteran Ron. Actually, I don't know what the like the traits of Outrage are for triple battles. Although, oh, technically it looks like it uses it on itself, which is kind of weird, but maybe it'll hit everybody, which might be a bad thing, actually. I think I'll use Sludge Bomb. Although it may not matter. We'll see. Alright, so it looks like it may hit everybody. Or at least everybody on the opposing team. Ooh, Destiny Bond. I think I'll skip that for now. Never mind. It looks like Outrage didn't actually really do anything other than hit Axu. So while this is going, I will look it up, see how it works in triple battles. just out of my curiosity. Okay, so it looks like Outrage is, the target is just a random enemy. Wow, that did a lot of damage. The 3 Pokemon you picked, they gave me a run for my money. You are strong enough to challenge Mayor Drayden. You have the power to unleash the full force of your deep desire to win. Alright, so now it is finally time to take on Drayden. But first, I will go ahead and heal up. And also, I will find an elixir, and then I will send out my Arcanine first. And that's that. And I might as well just save, just in case anything ends up going wrong, although I don't think it will, because my Arcanine is pretty damn sick. Alrighty. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I am the Opelucid City Pokemon Gym Leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing the city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future the way Ryan and Iris have. Alright, so this is the second to last gym leader, and probably the most menacing looking one. Because he has some like crazy, like, beard looking thing that's like jagged and scary looking. So he's going to start off with his Drayden. Looks like it has a citrus berry, so I better take it out in one hit. And fortunately I did. So he won't magically heal himself when he's at the brink of death or anything like that. Now we have a Flygon, which is a really interesting Dragon-type Pokemon because it's also ground, and I think it's the only one of its type. But my Arcanine is just going to smash through it. So unfortunately, he's now confused. And now we're going to get Altaria. And also, Altaria is another Pokemon that you can catch. I think it's in Route 11 or Route 12 or Village Bridge. Somewhere around there, you can catch an Altaria. Although, I tried to do that the first time I played Black 2, and it did not turn out very well. Because it just doesn't have that great of attack or anything like that. It's really fast, but it doesn't do that much damage. So, unfortunately, I'm taking the brunt of my confusion. So, hopefully, I'll eventually land here. Awesome. And then after this, Drayden's going to send out his, like, real badass Pokemon, which is Haxorus. In the first Black and White, Haxorus was a complete beast. because it has Dragon Dance, which just buffs it up. It increases its attack and speed, so not only will it be attacking with a hell of a lot of damage, it'll also be probably quicker than your Pokemon, so it'll probably attack first. So the only tips I can really give to taking out that Haxorus is to just attack it quick, because if it gets like 1 or 2 Dragon Dances and then starts hitting you with Dragon Tails, it's rough. And it looks like Haxorus's base attack stat is 147, which is gigantic. So, yeah, take it out quickly. So let's see if I ever wake up here. Alright, so I woke up, and I actually got my attack through, which is awesome. And of course I get the always needed, always loved critical hit when they have like red health. So here we go. Final Pokemon in his team. And I hurt myself in confusion. And he's going to use Dragon Tail, which is probably going to knock me out. Oh wow, it didn't. And the secondary thing about Dragon Tail is the fact that what you just saw there, which will actually work in my benefit because it will not only get rid of my confusion, which may have already been gone, to be honest, I forget, but it'll also give me a chance to use a Hyper Potion on my Arcanine. So, and here's what I was talking about. Haxorus typically uses Dragon Dance to buff up, and I probably should have just sent out Arcanine, but instead I used Fly like an idiot. But anyway, so yeah, now he has like 2 Dragon Dances. Now he has 3 Dragon Dances. His attack is going to be gigantic. He'll probably be able to knock out like any of my Pokemon in one hit now, or get really, really damn close. So, and I don't know, I'll use Steel Wing. Hopefully he stops using Dragon Dance sometime soon. There we go. So this will probably knock it out. Although, never mind, it didn't. So now my Arcanine's back out. And I'm going to use Outrage. Although, because Dragon Dance increases Haxorus's speed, he's actually going first. I don't know why it's using Dragon Dance still, but maybe it just wants to absolutely destroy my Pokemon, but it won't get a chance to now. So yeah, so much for the AI in challenge mode being bumped up, but I shouldn't criticize other people's programming because I am a terrible programmer myself. So anyway, he says, "Wonderful. I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet and battle. It reminded me that Pokemon battles are about working with others to meet our challenges together." Da 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 da, down down. There we go. We have the Legend Badge, I believe. Well now, you've obtained 7 of the gym badges in Unova. That means Pokemon up to level 80, including those received in trades, will follow your commands obediently. I also want you to have this. It's a TM I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. Dun, 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 dun. Dragon Tail is a move that returns the damaged Pokemon to its Pokeball. In other words, it switches your opponent's Pokemon. Professor Juniper asked me to tell you about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon that created Unova. Please wait outside. And once we walk outside, some stuff's about to go down. So before I actually walk outside, I'm going to end the video, and then I'll just have everything else as its own video. So, without spoiling anything, Opelucid City is going to be changed quite dramatically, and I guess I'll just leave it at that. So I will chill right here, and I'll see you in the next video.